Oh, thanks. And we're back on the air as we had a power surge come through, and I'm not talking about Canada's bats either, as we lose power here in the booth. That might have been a pinch hitter. Or Randerson popping up. Either way, the inning over as you were away because of that power surge. Canada pushes across another run. 4, 5, 6, 7 in the third, and it's 5-3 over on diamond number 2, we're told.
Oh. That's a final. We see the players greeting each other at the field. Mexico is down to their final out. They did notch a run, drove in a run on a single, but Australia coming away with a 5-3 win. So Australia will move on. They are now 4-3. Mexico, who defeated Canada earlier today, will fall to 3-4. So Australia, one win at a time, trying to stay alive to get into that medal round. Right now, off the bubble, it is Argentina, New Zealand, USA, and Japan, at least at the moment. I take that back. 4-3 is Japan's record as well. So Australia catching them with that win.
So as we get back to the ball game, again, we had a power surge come through and knock us down. That was the reason for the drop in signal. So it'll be the 9-hitter, Magnus Asmussen, right back to the mound, and a nifty 1-3 by Marc-Andre Villeneuve, who gets a start tonight for Team Canada. And right back to work. Misses for ball 1. Kyle Smith, Jim Flanagan, Adrian South, our executive producer Troy Brown, Adam Donnelly calling the shots up here in the booth. Working the camera at home plate is Jillian Landrigan as that one popped out on the right side for a single. So Anton Brown gets on with one down. Cap Britton working over at third base, and Forrest Mann is out in center field, bringing you all the shots you see from the land of the midnight sun, Whitehorse, Yukon. If you count the holes on my media pass, we are at day 6 here in Whitehorse. 2 more days of round robin as nifty turnaround play. The chopper 1-6. He's got good feet work on the mound, does Marc-Andre Villeneuve, Jim.
He does. I'm going to take a look at the replay again. I'll have to study that, maybe go to school on that. You can still teach an old dog new tricks. I just have to learn to throw lefty.
And now Mark Nihoy will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the ground out, back to the mound. And a swing and a miss. Good drop to the outside for strike 1.
Play a little trivia with you, Kyle, without peeking at your iPad there. Top 3 countries in the world for the number of viewers. There are 3 that are head and shoulders above the rest.
Argentina, Australia, New Zealand.
Got one of them.
Argentina's the top.
They are not.
Really? Australia.
They are not.
New Zealand.
They're
and a
not.
chopper to the third baseman. Up onto first in time as Nihoy down 5-3 across the diamond the long way.
We'll be back with the answer to that one right after this.
So as we move into the bottom half of the fourth inning, Kyle Smith, Jim Flanagan.
Top half.
Yep. Canada will look to put a few more runs on, or just will hold on and keep this 11-0 lead as they look to end this early. Looks as though we're going to have maybe a new pitcher too, Jim.
That looks to be Alexander Loretson, I believe, or maybe not.
On Andreas Endelsbach.
Oh, Edelsbach, who started the game in right. Tobias Homelund started the game. He didn't last long. He went back out to right field. Edelsbach left the game, now back in to pitch. The answer to the question for the three countries with the most viewers currently to this point in the tournament: number one, the host country, Canada. Although I know we've lost a few viewers because some of them have traveled here. We'll keep an eye on the number. Number two, Argentina. Not surprising. They are right behind Canada. And number three, Mexico.
That one a bit of a surprise.
Thought so too. New Zealand fourth, but Canada, Argentina, Mexico, head and shoulders.
Swung on, driven to center field, and gone. Zach Mackay drives one to center and makes it 12-0 Canada.
Rewarding the skipper for the start.
There was a fight. Punched him in the nose and dropped him to the ground. So there will be some, while we were off air, unfortunately. Wow. That is some news here in Whitehorse, as that one goes out and caught by the shortstop, Mads Gregerson. I will guarantee you, Jim Flanagan, there will be discipline to that one.
Interesting sideline. It happened during the power surge, so apparently no video footage of it.
So one down as Paulai popped out. Nick Penner now comes to the plate. He had the inside the park go-round back in the third inning. So the storyline there, so is that game finished then?
Yes.
So that game is final. So did it happen during handshakes, or we'll have to get the story from Lance and Joe maybe in our post-game wrap, in our post-day wrap, and we've got an illegal pitch called, so it's a delayed dead ball. So Penner will get on base and negate the illegal pitch. Possibly not breaking the hands or bringing the hands together. So we'll get more on that. We're just kind of getting bits and pieces, but apparently a fight was happening on the other diamond between Mexico and Australia. One man gets punched straight away and drops him to the ground. So we'll get that from Joe and Lance. You'll have to watch the post-game wrap, the post-day wrap on Sports Canada TV. Shibata lifts that out into center on a line. Up into two, and a throw comes in. Offline again, but nice cover-up by Andelsbach as he's on in relief.
Kyle, among the viewers, 5 down in the Bahamas, wondering whether that's our good friend Haziel McDonald and Grant Albury.
As that one will miss for a ball.
Well, Kyle, Canada getting exactly what they needed and wanted here. You wonder if they had gotten this earlier in the week, whether it might have got the bats hot and off to a roll, but here we are.
And into the dirt for ball two.
The run rule again, 15 after 3, 10 after 4. We're at that mark, but Canada the visitors.
And misses for ball 3. And strike 1. Josh Elliott at the plate here as we play in the 4th inning. 3-1. Andelsbach walks Elliott. 3rd time he's been on base by way of walk. Couple that with a double. Been on base all 4 times. So Francois Charles Rene, he's got 2 for 3 home run, single, and a strikeout. Called for a strike at the knees.
Denmark in the tournament so far, 1-5. That win over Singapore. They played the Czech Republic straight up, had a pretty good match with them yesterday. A young team.
Oh, just through the legs of the second baseman, Deditas. 1 run comes in to score. Hard hit single by Charles Rene.
One of the veterans of the club, Anton Brown, over at first, coming over to give a word of encouragement to young Adelsbach. They've got another good young one in Alexander Loretson. We'll see those kids in Midland in a couple of years. Denmark coached by a Canadian-born Gilles Fournier, living over in Denmark now, hailing from the Ottawa area.
That sun really shining down now as that one goes sky high up on the left side. Overstrides the left fielder Asmussen. He'll make the grab for out number 2. So 2 down in the inning now. Justin Boyer will come to the plate. Boyer 2 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. 2 singles on the day. Charles Rene wants a runner for him, so it'll be Justin Gainey, who pinch runs temporarily on the 2-out catcher rule.
Runner for Canada, number 9.
So Boyer will look to continue his hot trend here tonight. 2 down in the inning. 13-0 in favor of Team Canada. And that pitch misses for ball 1. Called for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike is... It gets quiet in here. Now a little chatter for Team Canada. 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2.
Should Canada hold on in this one, Kyle? Japan and Singapore are their last 2 games for the pool play. This win would put them at 3-4. Should they win the final 2, they would finish at best 5-4.
That one goes skywards and will go out of play.
So they would need some help to make it to the medal round, but as we head towards Friday, things starting to bunch up. Japan dropping 3 in a row now. They have fallen back into the pack.
Straight up on the infield. Over comes Anton Brown. A long way to get that one in front of Deditas.
Waffle cone on that one.
And the inning over. 2 more runs come in to score. 13-0. We head to the bottom half of the 4th. Coming up next on Sports Canada TV.
And that takes care of the top of the 4th. We had 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 runners left on base. The score is now Canada 13, Denmark 0. À la moitié de la quatrième manche, il y a eu deux points sur 4 coups sûrs. Aucune erreur et 3 coureurs laissés sur les buts. Le pointage est maintenant Canada 13, Danemark 0. Please join us in thanking our community sponsors, Northwestel, Big Mac Toyota, North 60 Petro, Subway, Total Track Yukon, and the city of Whitehorse. Leading off for Denmark, number 66, le numéro 66, the right fielder, le voltigeur de droite, Tobias Holmelund.
Pitch on to the outside for ball one as we get back underway here in the bottom half of the fourth inning.
10-run rule after 4. We're at 13 right now, so Canada looking for 3 outs and then preparation for tomorrow. Hot shot to short. Over to first. Nice play by shortstop Nick Penner.
So Holmelund down 6-3.
Number 64, the second baseman, le joueur de deuxième but, Max Vedetas.
Misses for ball one. A reminder, we'll have our post-day wrap up for you to view just shortly after we're done here. We'll close up shop and share our thoughts on the day, and then you'll see it up on Sports Canada TV, our daily news and notes from Whitehorse. 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. Villeneuve going to put a runner on here maybe. 3-0 the count. Mads Deditas at the plate. On first strike one. Called strike 2. And knocked down. Throw it away. But a good play by Randerson to grab that as Deditas give him a single. Mads Gregerson now will come to the plate. Misses for ball one. Up on the 5.5 hole. So Denmark making a go of this as that one skips away from the left fielder Justin Boyer, and runners now into first, second, and third.
Kind of funny, Deditas looked like he was trying to decide whether to move up to second, looked over his shoulder, and into second comes Gregerson. He had no choice but to move on. Credit the coaching staff for Denmark for keeping their kids in it and focused here, not going quiet, still battling, down 13-0.
Canada trying to close this one out. They've had trouble this week closing games out. As that one called for a strike. One down in the inning. As at the plate, it's Andreas Edelsbach. Standing front and center. Inside for ball one. Villeneuve. Swing. Good pickup by Francois Charles Rene. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Villeneuve now settled back in. 1-2 pitch. Rise ball, snap throw. Got him! Out at third as Deditas caught sleeping. 2 down in the inning. Good pickup for Canada with the second out. Now Denmark down to their last out. 2-2 the count. Villeneuve off speed. Misses, run it up full at 3-2. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Adelsbach, and that will end the ball game. And you can make the final 13-0 here from Whitehorse as we will close up shop. And we'll close up shop and get set for our post-day wrap. You can check it out on Sports Canada TV. From our broadcast partner, Jim Flanagan, I'm Kyle Smith for everyone at Sports Canada TV on our diamond here. Diamond number 1, Choi Brown, Adam Donnelly, Julian Landergren, Cap Britton, and Forrest Mann, and of course, Adrian South. We'll see you tomorrow from Whitehorse.
13 points on 14 hits and 1 error. Denmark, 0 points, 4 hits and 3 errors. Canada wins by a score of 13-0. Mesdames et messieurs, le match entre le Danemark et le Canada est terminé. Les totaux pour la partie sont Danemark 0 points, 4 coups sûrs et 3 erreurs. Pour le Canada, 13 points, 14 coups sûrs et 1 erreur. Le Canada remporte le match par une marque de 13-0.